Hello everybody, welcome back to Order Battle Endsieg. Paradox Gamer playing the Market Garden scenario. Southern Netherlands, September 44, Allied-scale Allied airborne operation supported by the British Army aims to secure vital bridges in Holland. If successful, it will open the road for a quick Allied advance into Germany. This is a very demanding scenario. A lot of things have to be done right to make it. But I think I have a good plan. There we go. A massive airborne invasion has taken place in the southern Netherlands, inserting a large number of Allied paratroopers behind our lines. Meanwhile, a British ground offensive is advancing from Valkenwaard, clearly aiming to link up with those areas. Valkenwaard. The 101st US Airborne Division has been deployed near Eindhoven to secure vital bridges. They are now digging in to hold the area until the British ground attack reaches the landing zones. A second airdrop has occurred at Nijmegen, where the 82nd US Airborne Division is also targeting bridges and main roads. As this city lies even further behind the front, our local garrison does not have the strength to put up any meaningful defense. The third and probably largest air landing has taken place around Arnhem, conducted by the 1st British Airborne Division. Due to these surprise attacks, it will take some time to mobilize our forces before we can contain and finally eliminate all the incursions. Once we have succeeded in sealing off the paratroopers, an effective defense must be organized to prevent an Allied breakthrough at Eindhoven. Failure to destroy the Allied paratroopers or halt the British advance would bring them right at the doorstep of Germany. Primary objectives: do not lose Kleve or Ede. These two here. Also hold or recapture Arnhem and Nijmegen. To remove the threat from the German border, we have to eliminate the two northern landing zones. Those two. Secondary objectives: hold or recapture 4 secondary VPs. This will give me 2 specialization points if we hold this line here. Also destroy 15 Allied paratroopers, which will give us a 100 resource points. We're going to destroy them no matter what, so that's pretty much just free money. High Command stresses the importance to seal off the northern landing zones first. In the south, our first priority is to ensure the British do not break through to Arnhem and Nijmegen. Okay, so the plan is to hold the line at this bridge here, and that will require us to blow up some bridges, and for that we need some engineers. We cannot start here, as you can see here, out of reach. Eindhoven, Helmond and Son are currently too isolated for the deployment of reinforcements. So I have to start down here, and therefore I'm gonna need another engineer unit. Where we have these guys who can start here, and then we have to buy another one, which we'll put here. So we'll have 3 total. And I think we don't need anything else down here right away. Yeah, we need the heavies. Heavy infantry there and there. The rest will go up in the north. And I will deploy my Panzer IVs because I don't have enough points to deploy the tougher tanks. So we'll need 2 there. And 1 over here. There. I also want the AA gun to be placed here. And then we need some infantry. We'll have one here. And we'll have one here. Then we have the SS units, which we will place here. And I will also place my artillery down here. There and there. And that leaves just 2 points, which I could either save up or I could deploy an armored car, which I think I will. There. Okay. The reason why we put the AA gun here is this is the entrance way where the Allied reinforcements will arrive from. But you'll see that in a second. First we have some artillery fire. And then the truck in the north is gone, as you can see. Back down south, the Bautruppe and AT gun in Eindhoven will get destroyed. There's nothing you can do about that, they will always get destroyed. The US Airborne takes Son. Further north, the other US Airborne will take out that truck. And they will also take shots at the AT gun there. And they have a Jeep. Here comes the Jeep. Takes another shot at the AT gun, but it does survive. There we go. The artillery will take a shot, and then they will be... yeah, the last paratrooper will also take a shot. And that's it for them. Then we have the advance from the south. We can hear some vehicles. And we have some bombers as well. Nothing I can do about the bombers right now, but I will soon. And here comes the reinforcements, Canadian Airborne. Here's a Firefly, Sherman 3. Hopefully they will run into the river. Yes, that might actually save them. So they can just pop back up on the other side. Got some engineers in the west. They should take a shot. No, they won't. Okay. Second wave. We detected another wave of British paratroopers on the way to reinforce Arnhem. Judging from their determination, it may not be the last. So we'll just drive over here and take a shot at the first one. 2 damage. Now we can stay up here. So the paratroopers are in Westervoort, in Arnhem, in Driel, in Renkum, and in Oosterbeek. So what we need is to just take them out. We can see from the supply that the most important places are Arnhem, Wolfheze, and Renkum. once we take them out, they will have a supply issue. So let's take those guys down. Move these guys up. Move over there. We'll take these guys. I think we'll take the armored car up here. Bring these guys up here, replenish. Let's bring this one back and dig in Großbeck. Okay, so we have the artillery. I think we'll concentrate on this one over here first. And the others. Oh, it's too far away. That sucks. I need it up here. Yeah, I need to move it up here. Small mistake. These guys will stay here for now. And that's it in the north. Let's start down here. We want to move these guys out of the way. Also the infantry will go over there. These guys will get back to safety. These guys up there. These guys will go there. AA gun will come up here. These guys will go there. We'll go down to get ready to blow the bridge. What? What happened? I lost my unit. Oh, is it still here? Yes, but I can't put it on now. Okay, that could be pretty fatal. But that's definitely a glitch in the game. I mean, I could have just taken this bridge instead. So I'm not allowed to move units into this area that I have deployed already in this turn. That's definitely a glitch. I can move this one in. Okay, that might be a restart. We'll blow this bridge. Move over there. Move over there. So I need to get it down next turn, and then I cannot choose anything else, right? What about this one? Okay, I can choose this one and put it on, but I can't choose this one. What if I buy another one then? How much do they cost? 100. Okay. That's kind of weird. Okay, so, but they still need to wait until next turn to get there, which is unfortunate, but we'll see if I'll manage. Drive this one down here. We might still be okay. We'll find out. Let's go for turn 2. That was really weird. Continuous artillery attacks. My AT gun is just sitting in place in the south, trying to delay the enemy. Yeah, they are bombing that AT gun as well. Can you see that? No. Now the Canadian planes are moving further. I can take another shot at them. You can see this now. We have Canadians arriving from the south as well. Let's see if those guys will survive. They are taking a lot of punishment. They enter the river, but then they will get crushed by the next one here. Yeah, they're dead. I think it's inevitable to lose those guys. I cannot lose any more. The English units are entering Eindhoven itself, unobstructed. It looks like I can escape with my units in the southwest. Back in the north we have Canadians attacking my SS unit. More tanks arriving in the south. And the AT gun is dead. Okay. Stabilization. It is now possible to deploy new reinforcements in Eindhoven, Helmond and Son. Manfred Eisenberger is wounded. Where was he on? I'm not sure. Right, so now we should be able to get down there. So let's see. We'll take the Marder out here. Move these guys down here. Move these guys over there. Blow this one. Get out of the way here. Okay. These guys will go over there, ready to blow that bridge. And then we'll move these guys further north. Okay, up here. Bring this one down there. Right, so let's first try and get rid of this guy. I don't think I need artillery for that. No. Okay. Then we can concentrate on this one here. Let's go there. Okay. So they're thrown into the river here. And I can't quite get to them. Okay, just slowly advancing there. Now we have these two. And they're gonna bomb up here. And instead of reinforcing, I will take this one out. One less to worry about. And then we'll take another shot at this one here. Takes it down to 4. And I believe that is all I have up here. So 2 units taken out and 1 is at 1 strength point. We still have paratroopers in Arnhem itself, in Oosterbeek and in Driel. So I believe they have 3 infantry. There might be more though. I can't remember exactly how many. Now the important thing will be down here. Will these 2 guys survive as the Allies approach? If they do, I can bring them back across the river. Let's see. Hang on, did I use the SS at all? I'm a bit rusty, I must say. I think I could have moved the SS up and taken them out, but I'm not sure. I can't remember. But they're coming back in, so that's fine. And the Canadians are now entering the area, and they will drop in the next turn. We're down in the south. You can see this. Sherman 3 will attack my infantry. So far they're holding. There's a bomber there as well. I do have the AA gun there, the half track. So 1 damage to the bomber, 1 damage to the infantry. The other bomber can't quite reach. Back in the north we have the next wave. More British. There's another Sherman attacking my infantry. Will they survive that? They go there. Okay, so there is an open spot, but okay, they'll make it, I think. If they can get across. Reinforcements. The first reinforcements are now ready for combat. More will be available for deployment soon. So we have to figure out... Okay, they can just make it back. Across like this. Oh my god. Now the problem with going there is this Sherman here can go into this hex, fire up here and will definitely break them, and then it actually gets a forward movement and will come across. So we can't have that. Instead I'll have to go in here. I will only get hit once. And I just need to survive that attack to come back across, if that makes any sense. These guys will have to go up here. These guys can go there. And then we can blow the bridge. Move back. There's really no space for this one. Well, actually there is. You can just stay there and take the shot. And move the mortar up here. These guys will replenish. Bring these guys across and blow the bridge. And then these guys will just move up. It'll take a while, but they will get there eventually. Okay. So 1 bridge remaining. We have the engineers in place, and they're defended by the heavies over here. Of course, the Sherman could go into the river and take a shot at them, and they would probably be beaten back. But we have to just try and see how it goes. I can put some reinforcements, but I think I need them in the north to start with. We'll go up and have a look. Yeah, we can see the planes are here, and they will land next turn. We'll come down here and start shooting at the next one. Priority is to take Arnhem itself. And as we move forward here, we can see there is a 6-pounder there, so we can't really do anything about that since we need to replenish our infantry. So we can concentrate over here. All available artillery will fire on this spot. We'll come in here and take a shot at the AT gun behind it. Twice. And then it should be possible to break through here. Arnhem taken. Okay, so let's take them out with the SS. Move these guys over here. Take that shot. And replenish this one. So that was Arnhem. And we still need to take this over here. I need some more reinforcements over here. I can put 10. So I'm thinking we have an extra engineer. Okay, that's fine. I'm thinking how about a King Tiger? I'll upgrade the Panther A to a King Tiger and place that. That's some pretty serious stuff. And then we have another 3 points, which I think I'm gonna save up. We'll get some more reinforcements later. And I don't really need more engineers, and I don't really like this armored car as well. So that's how it's gonna be. And I think that's the turn. Move everything down here. Yeah, so this is gonna be the most interesting. Will these engineers be left alone? And will these guys survive in the river there? And we'll see. In the north, the artillery fires. It does 1 damage. The AT gun takes 4 points off of the Panzer IV. That's bad. 1 bomber returning, the other bomber also returning. Back in the north we have the British landing now. So 3 more units on the ground. And 3 more incoming. Okay, so the Sherman decides to hit the infantry over here, and they survive. All they need to do is run back up the other side. There we go. Thanks to the mortar. They take the town. And they engage the heavies over here. They will hold the ground. And that means we can blow the bridge next turn. Yeah, that's good. Plenty of enemy troops arriving. Okay. So, let's get these guys further north. Get the mortar in the back somewhere around here. This one can come up here. These guys will have to go further back because otherwise they will be used as a speed bump. We'll take them back to here, where they will recover. Bring the heavies back. Replenish. Engineers, they can go over here. They will just be normal infantry at this point. And then we blow the bridge. Artillery is better off against infantry, but there's no infantry available. These are about to cross, so I will fire on them. The engineers will continue up here, where they will blow the next bridge. And these guys will just dig in this place, and we'll move these guys north. Let's see, 1 turn, 2 turns, 3 turns, 4 or 5 turns it will take to get up there. Okay, everything is good here, as good as it can be, and we'll come up here now. So we'll bring this one back across and take another shot at this one, which takes it down to 6. I will need to bring that AT gun down a little bit, something like that. And the question, can we get... No, we cannot get all the way in. Now we can take Wolfise and then put the King Tiger over here and replenish the Panzer IV. So their supply situation is really bad, and they continue to pour units in, which will make it even worse. We need to take this AT gun and the artillery behind it. And we continue to take more stuff, more space. Okay, there was another AT gun there. Okay, let's get the SS back to full. Let's come over here maybe. Yeah, that's not a good place to be. Let's bring it back here. Okay. So the next effort will be to take drill in the next turn. We'll use all our artillery on that, and the infantry and the armored car to try and take it. They get 3 supply from that, 5 from Osterbeck. And we shall remember they have 3 guys landed. This is one of them. British paratroopers. Okay, I think we're done up here. And that means we're done in general. Not gonna move these guys. Okay, so far so good. Let's see if they try to cross. We can see they are in low supply now in the north, as we've taken most of their supply from them. And we have tanks trying to cross now in the south. At least one, maybe one more. No. No, it's just that one. One tank trying to cross. Now the next reinforcements are arriving. And my artillery units are getting hit. And they're coming south as well. Now that will mean I can't take Driel, but I can destroy those guys that came down. Meanwhile, we have the US paratroopers arriving north of their staging area. More reinforcements are now ready for deployment. A final batch of reserves will arrive soon. So now we have 13. I'm desperately in need of troops down here now. I think we're okay in the north. And I would like some Stuks. I can get a Stuk and a Tiger. That's 12 points. Let me just check. I can get more reinforcements later. So far I think we're okay up here. We have the artillery. And they are in low supply. Except for the newly arrived paratroopers. Yeah, let's bring him down here. So we need a Stuk. Here. And then we'll put a Tiger somewhere up here. This guy is ready again. Was he on the SS unit? He might have been. No, he wasn't. Oh, he was on one of the auxiliary forces. I can only choose them. So we'll put him on here then. Okay. Replenish these guys. Artillery will hit here. I think we'll take the heavies. That was not quite enough to get it across, so we'll just use these guys as well. Back you go. Nothing to worry about up here. We can do some light mortar fire. Just continue marching up this way. It might be a little bit too slow marching here. We'll find out. These guys will go here and blow the bridge next turn. And then up here. Okay. There will be one more batch of reinforcements arriving up here. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna need to fire on this one. Question is, can we destroy it by moving here? There's a chance, so let's take that chance. No. Okay, we still have some artillery available. Let's fire at those guys. Twice. Take these guys out. And we still have these guys over here. Yeah, take a shot at the AT gun first. Come up to this side, and we take the chance. Okay, we did lose one strength point. These guys will replenish, and I think we'll replenish this one as well. And that's it. I could possibly have moved the half-track the other way and taken another shot at those guys. I don't know if they can initiate the landing when they are not in friendly territory. I think that's it for the turn. We have pushed them back here, and there will be more coming. No question about that. And I think my artillery will be needed down here as well. So that's going to come down in the final wave of reinforcements. Artillery units get hit as expected. Not a problem. And yeah, the US are trying to cross the river in just one place. But they are ready to cross over here with several units next turn. We see the British landing with one unit. One more unit. And okay, all three of them landed. And then we have the last batch of aircraft coming in here. Further to the south, more British are getting ready to cross. Last wave. Intercepted radio messages indicate that one final wave of the Allied paratroopers has arrived, this time consisting of troopers from the Free Polish Army under British command. And I think next turn we'll get our last units. Fire at them. Okay, so we need to take the stronghold that we have here. So I think you can take it with the King Tiger. Yes, and they are destroyed in the process. Let's take out... we might not even take it out. It could still survive with 1 point. Let's cause some casualties to the infantry instead. Replenish the tank. Replenish these guys. These guys are now ready, but let's hit the AT gun first. the pressure on here. We can destroy that one, so let's do it. So we see another 3 infantry. There's one in Osterbeck as well, so that's 4. And then we have the AA gun, a couple of AT guns, and the 2 artillery in very bad shape. And then we have the Polish incoming. Let's blow this bridge. Continue to move north with these guys. We'll keep the Stuk over here. These guys will come back to full. We're gonna need some more guys up there. We do have engineers. Move the engineers up here, get the heavies back here, replenish. Artillery. Don't have a lot of targets here. Okay, so how do we do this? I think we'll come over here first and make sure these guys are going back. I will just stay entrenched with those two over here. We have this one as well. Let's put it somewhere in the middle so we can do some rapid reaction where it will be needed. Are there any aircraft anywhere? I don't see any. So we'll keep that also in the central place. Okay. Yeah, this is good. Turn 7. The British at Arnhem are in really big trouble here. But we need to wrap it up really quickly because we still have the Polish incoming. Artillery does 1 damage. Back in the south, the British are trying to cross again with the same tank. Back in the north, we can see the Polish are heading towards the Americans. And therefore not the British at Arnhem. In the south, we have a major crossing attempt. I think we'll be okay. But there will be more following. Back in the north, the only well-working British unit takes a shot. The rest of them are in bad shape. And we see more British arriving in the south, ready to cross. And they're trying to cross already. But that's easily repelled so far. But there's more infantry arriving. And they're trying to cross the bridge here as well. I think we'll need the Marder or the Stuk. And we have some British fighter arriving as well. Straight running. Another one up here, straight running. One damage to the plane. And here we go. Air support. Additional reinforcements are available for deployment now, including Luftwaffe squadrons. This will be the last increment of reserves available in the region. Right. So 6 land command points. That's another Stuk, I believe. Yeah, that's a Stuk. Or the artillery with another half armored car. Not half track. I think we need that artillery. So we'll not get another Stuk. Artillery to be placed in here. And then we might as well get the last armored car as well. Do we need it up here? Maybe, yeah. Let's get it up here. And then, of course, the Luftwaffe, which will arrive from this airfield. We could get all 4 fighters in. Need to upgrade this one. Come over here, ready to blow the last bridge. We are still trying to... we can see somebody is chasing us now. So I don't know if it will make it. 1, 2, another 3 turns to get up there. Okay, so the artillery cannot fire this turn. I think we'll fire here. Okay, the Tiger cannot make it. Okay, so we'll have to do it this way. These guys come over here. And these guys come from over here. Take the first shot and the second shot. Tiger comes over here, take this shot. And these guys will do this. It's just good enough to repel them for this turn. And then we have a couple of tanks over here. The Marder can do some damage. What about the heavies? Well, let's take the heavies down. We can't because they are here. Okay. We should have used the artillery on that then. Just take that shot. Take that shot, and then the Marder. Shoot at the aircraft. Come down with these guys here. We still have one in reserve here. And also this one is in reserve. We'll just leave it in reserve then. Okay. Right, that takes us up here. So let's see if we can chase them down. I don't think we can make it before they land. But we'll give it a go. Oh, I shouldn't have gone over there. Just there. Shoot. Okay. We still have another turn before they land. Okay, we can see just about everybody. Where can we can lay some fire there. One more. There. I think this one will just rest. Alright. Now they only have one supply, so I should focus on that. I don't think I can get in there though. Maybe I can. I can. Okay, so they should be completely out of supply now. I just need to hold those places. That's also, this one's just landed. Okay, let's come in here, check that one out, and then come down this way. Take a shot here. Push forward there. We still have this one. They can't replenish anything, so, and they can only move a little bit. So I think we'll focus on that one. And then we still have this one, which is just going to replenish, I think. Okay. Now we still have this one. We can go up here and take out one more unit, but it won't be needed. I think we'll just replenish him as well. I'm thinking about the Polish might land. I think we have another turn, but they might land. And that is the turn. Turn 8. Stray run by the fighter on the artillery. I can't see the damage. I think it's 1 damage to... yeah, two to me, 1 for the plane. Other stray run there. Okay, so the US are trying to cross the bridge with just 1 unit. 1 more getting ready. British tank shoots at the mortar. More units trying to cross, but they are in very sad state. And we still have some reinforcements or reserves that we can use. In the north, the British are able to move out because they are paratroopers, I guess. So they're retaking 1 town. should be careful with that. Should start eliminating some of those weak units. And the martyr is getting hit hard now. It has to return. Oh, there's a Sherman coming there as well. Okay. Okay, they're just pushing everything across now. This is gonna be the attempt by the AI to cross that river. You can see they are all around. Even the Jeep. Okay, they're just... Okay, definitely some of them will come across. It's just a question of what happens when they do. And in what state will they be crossing? That's the way I would cross. I would just throw everything at once. Okay, the Polish are landing, it looks like. Can I destroy it? I should probably just move back, as I have been doing. Yeah, keep falling back here. Now the fighters. Let's see, we have some targets. Let's start with the ground-based. Easy pickings. There's one more down here. Two downed. Okay, how do we do this? I should not expect any help, so I need to do this on my own. Okay, they are pushed back. I need the artillery to fire on somebody. The Stuke cannot make it up there, so we need to extract these guys. Up here. And then I need the mortar. To do what? That's a good question. Let's bring this one down here. I guess we can move over here. Eliminate that one, and they will not be able to come across. And then the mortar will just do that. Then we have infantry here. Take a shot at that Cromwell. And then we can come down here. We cannot prevent these guys from coming up, the British infantry over here, but what we can do is take a shot at these guys, because then only one of them can come up. I think we'll follow them down here. I think we'll be able to throw them back down really easily. Okay. What about up here? So, some of them landed. We need to come over here and take another shot here. I don't think I need the artillery up here, so I should probably focus on the Polish guy, but let's see. Start by getting up here and take out that artillery piece. Fire on those guys. There's just so many of them. But yeah, let's take out that one. Let's take out that one. Take out that one. And then we need to come back here. That was not enough. But they won't get supplies from it yet. And then we have these guys left. Take out that one. So what I see, just 3 units left up here. Just gotta be careful that they don't get moved to Ede, but they can't get that far. Then let's fire at the Polish here. And they're gone. Well, still two Polish units in the air. And we still have the Americans down here to deal with. But this looks fine. Just making sure I didn't forget anything. We can do this shot. Who's it gonna benefit? Well, if we don't, he would be able to come up, and then the odds will be a lot more in his favor. So we're gonna take the shot now. Okay. Turn 9. Some replenishments. The Polish are landing in the river. How can they stay in there? They landed on an ocean tile. I expect them to be gone. Right now they're standing there, but that should not be possible. US are trying to cross the river in the north of the south, so to speak. Oh, another Sherman tries to cross. Okay, I think the armored car is in trouble. It moves wisely out of the way. Now, we need some reinforcements here in the center because they are really pushing. But they're not going to come from the south, because we got plenty of problems ourselves. And they cross. In the west we have a tank coming with 4 stars. Another fighter incoming. I think it does a strafe run on the artillery. It was difficult to see. Let's see, the artillery is now at 7. Yeah, it was a strafe run on the artillery, but that almost killed it completely. I think we'll take this one around. Take a shot. It's still alive, so let's just finish it off. And let's go for the bombers in the south. Okay, they're gone. I might not be able to take them out here. Push these guys out of the way. And then we'll just take these guys back. So they will cross with the other unit, but they can't go anywhere after that. So we are okay for now. I'm gonna need the Stuk up here. Potentially the Tiger, but it can't quite reach. Artillery will fire on these guys. There's also the Marder. I believe if we take the Stuk first, and then the Marder, we should be okay. It goes back across. Let's take the shot with the engineers. Replenish the armored car and the heavies. And the artillery as well. Up here, nobody's crossing, so we can replenish. Replenish. Bring the Tiger up here. And back across they go. We've almost reached the friendly lines up here. The engineers have been waiting for a while to blow that remaining bridge. Okay, I think that's it. So they did manage to cross a little bit. Okay, now up here. See these Polish guys? We can't even fire at them. Can they even move? We can fire artillery at them. That's quite funny. Alright, this one we need to take south as soon as possible, because there's nothing else to use it for up here. There we go. Finish off that guy. That guy. That one. That one. There's an AT gun there. And I think the artillery will just regain its organization. We'll start sending the tanks down. Is there anything in here? I don't think so. Why is that still not mine? I don't know. We'll clear it up with this unit later on if that is an issue. Take this one further down. I will start the assault on the Americans in Nijmegen. So what I see is one AT gun up here will die next turn. I don't know about the Polish here, and I think that's it. So we can start working on Nijmegen. And we have moved everything down here. So it's turn 10. Okay, so the Polish can actually leave the sea tile and get on land, so we need to take them out as well. The remaining bomber takes a shot. One damage. More US troops arrive in the north, ready to cross. But I'm feeling pretty confident that we can hold them now. The biggest problem is the enemy artillery. So I'm gonna do some strafe running with my ME Messerschmitt 262. Back in the south, now you can follow. The Sherman crosses, and so does the infantry. They've got more infantry incoming. Heavy infantry with some mortar fire. The artillery in the south moves next to the jeep. The jeep tries to cross as well. Plenishes. Okay, this heavy in the south I can now cut off. Armored car is getting destroyed. Well, there's two Shermans, or at least a Sherman and a Cromwell, I think, and two infantry. That will also take a shot at my infantry. 3 damage. Nice. Further east, British attack the Tiger. And we have a fresh fighter arriving. Okay. Let's start with this one. Cut off and destroy. So we have a fighter and a bomber. Should I fire those and ignore the artillery? I think I will ignore the artillery for this turn and make sure that I take out the enemy fighter. And they still have that mosquito. And we have one fighter here which can reach it. These guys are gonna take this shot. And then replenish here. Okay, what do we do here? I think we'll push the jeep back. That Sherman is really hard to kill. We finally got it, and then bring these guys back here. So they still have one infantry on the ground here, and they have some heavies in the back. Over here, I think we'll just take out that one. Replenish these guys. Push those guys back and then replenish Tiger. Can I get across? Yes, I can. Well, I would have to move these guys out of the way. These guys here. Last bridge blown. Okay. I just got this small foothold left. I should be able to contain it eventually. Let's see what we have up here. AT gun is gone. Then there's the Polish. I think it's faster to just cross here, isn't it? No, it probably isn't. Okay, but we'll take out that one. And we're ready to come across here. Now there's a 57mm AT gun behind that one, so gotta be careful with that. Let's come down here and get some vision on these guys. I'll just clear this area later. I'll take these guys down and clear it. I don't know what's in there. The rest should be clear now. We can start moving up from this side. Okay, so what we see here is 1, 2, 3 more paratroopers. The Jeep, artillery, AA, AT. I need to kill another 4. I think there's one in gravy as well. So I gotta kill off all of those. Bring this one down here. I think we're done. Okay, turn 11. And I still have 700 points, although I have spent a lot this turn. Or this scenario, sorry. The artillery keeps firing, it's annoying. Now the paratroopers in the north are resisting. Of course they are. I see one extra infantry there, so there are at least 4 that I can see. More British are crossing in the center, probably hitting the mortar. Artillery just south of Helmand. Gotta remember that spot. In the far west we see the Sherman and the Cromwell approaching, and some infantry. 2 infantry. Yeah, I gotta get myself a better position up there. So I will put this one in the back. These guys will go there, this guy will go there, and replenish this one. And that's a better defense. Here. Yeah, I thought I saw something go in there. Well, let's use the Tiger. Back you go. Now there is a Challenger ready to cross. Here. We still have the heavies. I will replenish the Marder and the engineers. And these guys. And these guys. There's nothing coming through here, is there? I don't know. Let's check it out. No. The bomber returned, so we are going to hit those artillery. One should be here. Yes. The other one is here. Yes. That takes them down to 6 each. That will not be as annoying. And we also get some spotting on the other side. You can see there's nothing left. There's a bit up here in the north, and that's it. This one is heading back home. Okay, so we need to finish off. There's nothing in there. I don't know why this spot is still American. It's a bit weird. Okay, artillery. Nijmegen has been taken. So on the other side, we need to take out that AT gun before we can do anything about it. Let's I could also go here. Oh, the AA gun is down in AT mode. I didn't even see that. So they will be protecting everything here. That's interesting. Well, I guess the King Tiger doesn't really care. Right, come back to full strength. Let's send down some more reinforcements. This one. This one. The SS. And I believe those were the last ones. Bring this one in there. Okay. That's good. So turn 12. Artillery continues to fire, but this time it's ineffective. And the British tank tries to cross. I think we can bring the Tiger down. But there is more coming. The Jeep replenishes. They are now in low supply. I think we got this under control. Got a couple of weak units on my side. The artillery in the north continues to fire. Oh, the bomber is back. I can just use one fighter to take it out, I guess. In the northwest, or west, the enemy infantry arrives. With a Firefly behind it. Push them back and replenish. Let's take the Tiger down here. And it's good enough on its own. Replenish these guys. Artillery battle here. I can almost take it out. I should probably try that. Yes, one artillery gone. And the bomber as well. So still one artillery here, the Sexton. These guys are ready to move up. Replenish. I will actually eliminate these guys. Like that. Push these guys back. And eliminate them too. The Allied resistance is now very weak. So what do we focus on here? AT gun. AA gun. I'll bring it up this way. This is just mopping up, really. Got this one still. They can't really reach anything, so just move in here and replenish. Okay, there was nothing in there, as expected. And that's it for up here. We still have an enemy unit in grave and various bits and pieces over here. After that we'll start moving south, but I don't think we really need them down here. There could still be a final Allied assault. For which they would be needed, but I think we're okay. Oh, they're running away now. That's actually interesting, because they are covered by an enemy unit in Grave. Got a really sore throat, so sorry about the coughing. Artillery is still alive, just south of Helmand. But not much activity. I don't know if there's a lot of things are going on in the behind the scene, but I don't see a lot of movement. We have the Firefly in the west. Takes 2 damage because of the AT gun. And there's some infantry there as well. A lot of it. Oh, you didn't see that, but you can see now they're actually taking the airfield. So we'll have to move back with these guys and these guys. Just rearrange a little bit here. Bring this one over there. Churchill Mark 7, Sherman Firefly, and some British infantry. Should be okay. Okay, let's get that other artillery. Next turn I'll get it. Got nothing else trying to cross. Guess we can stay in there. Get this one back out. Okay, here we'll try and get around. But let's see how much pressure I can put on the front. So all the artillery fires first. And we'll come up this way. That didn't destroy it. And there's the last US Airborne. I'll take 2 tanks around. These guys back up there. So there's one here and then there's these guys here. Those are the last 2. I need one of them to get the secondary. And we were done down here, I think. So turn 14. US paratroopers trying to cross again. And on the far west side, the infantry tries to cross. Firefly takes another shot. The Churchill comes in. Luckily I have the AT gun in the back. There are 3 tanks up here. I should probably send something up there and then. Gonna take a lot of punishment. We'll send the Tiger up this way. We can see more Americans coming. Oh, they might be crossing here as well. Let's have a look. No, nobody there. They're just coming this way though. Okay. Finish this one off. No more enemy artillery. Send this one back. Those fighters are really, really good. Everything is fine here. Right, up here. Looks like I actually have to take this spot over here, so let's do that. Coming in from the back now. And the artillery will just cool off. Let's see if we can dislodge them here. Yes. Send this one through. A bridge too far. As Allied losses of airborne units are mounting, it becomes clear that their daring operation is turning into a failure. Commander enlisted Dietrich Peltz, and he's good at firing at land units, so we should probably put him on one of the Stukas. For good measure, we need to finish off this guy. Replenish, replenish. Bring this one guy down. Okay, everything is clear except for that one unit there in the north. Everything is clear in the south. Got a little problem over here in the west, but I think we're okay. A lot of movement on the other side of the river. Back and forth, left and right, up and down. Nobody's trying to cross anymore, it looks like. And just as I say that, we have a Cromwell. Or is that a Churchill? I think it's a Churchill. And in the west, of course, the infantry takes the airfield again. They're really pushing hard now. But all the armor has been reduced. One of them is gone. If the Sherman attacks, it will also be shot to pieces. It does not attack. You see a fresh tank arriving and some engineers. This could be the last push. Yeah, we got some fresh infantry from the south. So we'll see one more push. Let's get this one back to full. push them back. We just replenish here. Do we want to send the Tiger up? No, I think we're okay. They have this one British infantry, the rest is crap. So I think we'll stay here. Oh yeah, this one. Back where you came from. Okay, we just gotta find that guy, take him out, and we are ready to roll on south. Alright, let's roll the artillery out as well. Everything is clear up here. Turn 16 incoming. Whatever they have now, it's not enough. With my reinforcements arriving, it's not even gonna be close. But okay, the Jeep tries to cross again. And replenishes to 4. British infantry in the west moves into the river and attacks the AT gun. The Sherman follows. We can cut off the infantry if I can push the Shermans out of that airfield. We see the engineers have arrived. They will try to cross as the last attempt. Okay, nothing going on down here. We have this. Just keep attacking the infantry. Now, if I can push these guys out, yes, then we have surrounded them. And they're gone. Take out the Firefly. Okay. Oh, someone there. Bye-bye. Try to sneak across. Comes the artillery. Okay, so we have the jeep. Just use the engineers. Alright, turn 17. We have regained control in the west. I think I should push forward a little bit so I can safeguard the airfield. These fighters need to land soon. Engineers crossing. Maybe if the tank pushes up as well, they might have a small chance of dislodging. Let's see. No, they're fine. Got a taste of King Tiger coming up here. Hello! That is a King Tiger, my friend. Bye bye. Cromwell. And bye bye to you too. Over here. Oh, they do have some infantry there. And there, okay. I'm not gonna land them yet because they need to push a little bit further far out before we land. Next turn we can land. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, here comes the artillery. Okay, turn 18. Yeah, so now they cross over there, they can deal 1 damage to the AT gun. This is in the west. And it's just a question of taking them out in the upcoming turn. And we should have secured that secondary objective as well. They're actually, the rest of them are running away. The Jeep is still alive. There are some fresh infantry arriving in the center, 2 of them. And some engineers, so that's 3 units. And that, I think, is the last of their strength. So up here, is that a village? Yeah, we can just move this one in there. Alright, so let's land the planes. There we go. There is one more plane that needs to land soon, that's this one. It cannot reach this turn. Can it reach the other one? Yes, might as well just land it there. And then we have one plane still in action. And we have a lot of artillery still in action. This one can't reach. And we have troops all along the line now. Why don't they just give up? This is hopeless now. We've got 6 turns. Oh, they're pushing the last guys up. I didn't even lose one of the secondaries. I lost the airfield for a short while in the west. That's the only one I lost. These turns should not take this long. Got nothing left. Okay, we can see the last British units are attempting to stage a crossing. Okay. Finish off that one. Take the Panzer down here just in case. I think we'll just keep the fighters on the ground. I don't think we need them. I wonder if the last 5 turns are gonna be like this. If it is, it should be at least a bit quicker. This is not quick, this is slow. So I come through with about 600 points. Did spend a lot. Well, I did convert 1 tank and 1 aircraft. So upgraded. That was about 500 points or so. No, it looks like they're running away. Might as well just end the scenario then. Oh, there's one here at 7 strength. No, they gave up. We have completely destroyed the Allied airborne invasion and the ground offensive supporting it. This victory has brought vital time to organize the defense of Germany. Okay, we should get those extra specialization points. That should take us to 10. Yes, so we could get the wire-guided bombs. So tactical bombers gain +5 attack against structures and naval units. Not extremely vital to get that. I do want to get the Vampire Nachtjäger. That's 5 points. We can decide on that later. Next we'll be heading to Aachen in actual Germany. So I hope to see you guys there. Thank you for watching, and I'll have a great day. Bye.